simplify the following expression two ways. One time by applying the distributive property, and one time without applying it. So let's apply the distributive property, which essentially tells us if we have some number multiplying some expression right here, before evaluating that expression, we can distribute that number over each of the terms. So we have negative 12 times 8 minus 4. We can distribute the negative 12 onto the 8 and onto the 4. And then this will become negative 12 times 8 minus negative 12 times 4. Minus negative 12 times 4. I have just distributed this negative 12 onto both terms. So this is going to be negative 12 times 8 is equal to, let's see, 8, that's negative 96. Negative 96. And then minus negative 12 times 4, which is negative 48. And we know when we subtract a negative, that is the same thing as adding a positive. So this is going to be equal to, negative 96 plus 48. And now there's a couple of ways to think about it. You could view this as we're starting at negative 96 and we're going to go 48 to the right. So the absolute value of what we have left over is going to be essentially the difference of these two guys, but we're still going to be negative because we started at a really negative number and we're not going to get back to 0. We are going to move to the right 48 spots. So this is going to be equal to, I guess one way you could think about it, this is the same thing as the negative. This is the negative of the absolute value of this minus the absolute value of this, of 96 minus 48. Now, or you could just do the distributive property again to see that this is the same thing as that. Negative 1 times 96 is negative 96. Negative 1 times negative 48 is positive 48. 96 minus 48 is 48. So this is equal to negative, and then we have the 48 in here. This is equal to negative 48. That's with the distributive property. Now let's do it without the distributive property. We have a negative 12. And we're multiplying that by 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Negative 12 times 4 is negative 48. So once again, we got the exact same answer.